Alright, this is a short video here. I had posted online the hobby machinist and practical machinist of the jig that I use to make horse shanks with. Painted it orange so I could see this black line here, and that's where my offset is in order to get the right amount of bend that I want, because when you push down on it, it tends to slide. So consequently, you have to offset it about 5/8 of an inch for that slide. But during the operation, I used to have to press here and press here and then press here and then press here. I got tired of that, so I made this. It goes on the press and it stops it from swiveling, and it comes down and I can press once and I've got my shanks bent. Now this other little deal here, this is another jig that I made right here. I don't have good lighting. I hope you can see that. This here is made to bend these little pieces of steel here. These are 1/2 inch wide. They're pre-cut to 2 inches long, and they're about that thick. So anyhow, I milled just a little bit. You might be able to see the shiny part down in here. I milled just a little bit on each side so that this die here, part of it, will sit in here and not move. I have a magnet buried in here, which I happened to put a little too much pressure on. It broke pretty bad, but it still holds that top part. And this here works like this. Come down and bends it. Now I put these bearings in here to give it a lot of ease. You don't have steel against steel, and it makes it work a lot better. Obviously this is pretty tough, so you're going to have to use a cheater on it to bend it. The guy I made this for got something. I've got one more die to make for this. We'll see if this thing's going to stay together. If it breaks, I want it to break here. I can fix it. The next die, I'm going to make a block here with a V in it and a V up the top, because he wants to have a 90-degree piece of steel, and there's just enough room in here because it's going to be 1 inch wide. And I think, poor time to be checking, I got plenty. I got 1.5 inches here, so I can put my piece out here and come down. But this is by far the toughest. So let's see. I've got a big cheater on here. I don't know about putting some oil on these, if this would make them bend a little bit easier or not. I put that piece in there, but I need to get bent. Bring this down, make sure it's centered and square. Magnet wants to pick this piece up too. Okay, that is pretty good. Now let's put this cheater on here. I got me about a 5-foot piece of pipe that goes on here. That's up to him, whatever he puts on here. And let's see if we can bend this thing on down. You get the first bend, And then you get a little resistance. Then you get the second bend. It picks a piece up for you. That stays in place. Looks pretty good there. Here's a piece that I just bent. And here's the sample that the guy sent me to go by. Looks pretty good to me. So try a couple more of these puppies here and see how this goes. I like to put some 1/8 inch spring pins in here to center that by, and I may do that. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of money into this, and we'll see what I can get out of it. So here we go with another 5-foot piece of pipe on here. Let's go down with it. That first resistance. Come back. Kind of slow. Not going to be